All right. It is my 10-year anniversary, and as a present, Mommy and Daddy have given me some money to hand out to a deserving wrestler, and I think I found the guy. Now, I look for the intangible qualities, and this guy has them. So come here, follow me. I've gotten... I don't know how to describe what I'm looking for in a guy, but this guy has that intangible quality. Oh, here he is. Draven Lee. It's Draven Lee. Come here. Draven. Excuse me, I'm sorry, you're busy putting on your makeup. But you know me, I'm Paul Buchanan, and we've had our differences in the past, but I have seen something in you. I have seen this fire in you that makes me think that with the right management and with the right killer instinct behind you, with my brains and my money and your skills and your natural ability, that I can take you to the top of this organization. You're the #1 contender to the television championship. And to me, I think I can lead you to that television championship. So I'm here to offer you a contract. And it's a lot of money. I mean, we're talking 6 figures, maybe 7 with the right merchandising deals. You know how that can be sometimes. And I just want you to consider it. I can give you things you've never dreamed of. There are buildings in downtown Knoxville and really across the country with my family's name on them. You see this ring? That ring is worth more than the car you drove here. Did you drive? I don't know. But I just want you to consider this. I am making you an offer of a lifetime, and I only make offers once. So I want you to join my organization. You know, I got James Cole. He's a great athlete. And I got the Death Stalker, who is an unstoppable monster. But you are that missing piece of the puzzle. You are that secret ingredient that is going to turn everything around. What do you say? Will you join my organization? Just think it over. It's very expensive. It's a very expensive time. What do you say? What just happened? Don't air that. Don't air that. I'm telling you, don't air it.
You know something, Payne? I'm so frustrated with this company.
You got every right.
1 week, I'll have somebody to wrestle. 1 week, I'll have somebody to wrestle. The next week, I won't. This past week, I'm in there with 2 guys. They give me 2 guys to wrestle. I mowed through them like they were nothing.
Exactly.
No competition in this company. This company's going to have to step up, look at the roster, and find somebody that's...
And speaking of no competition, today I got David Michaels to get my TV title back. And once I'm done with David Michaels, that's it for him. No more, no rematch, nothing. But the word on the street is this #1 contender, Draven. What's his name?
I have no idea.
Draven Lee.
It might be. Who
Looks like a little Jack in the Box,
Yeah.
man. Speaking of Jack in the Box, I got a little surprise for him later on tonight.
Jack his box.
Exactly.
Let's get out of here.
Exactly, man.
John, here we got a match. Draven Lee, the fans are really behind him, John.
Yeah, and Paul Buchanan's not. He does not like Draven Lee.
They don't like him at all. But here we got him up here in the ring. And I tell you what, man, I don't agree with everything James Cole does. But on the other hand, I can't help but be impressed by him. He seems to be getting better week after week after week.
Well, he has improved a lot. And I guess you could give some of that credit to Paul Buchanan, but I'd rather not.
I mean, he looked to be on the right. He looked to be on the right trail before even taking Paul Buchanan on as a manager, John.
I agree. I don't know why he signed with Paul Buchanan.
Now, Draven Lee, man, he's on a hot streak right now.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, he is next in line for a shot at the Era Television Championship, am I right?
He is, and I'll tell you what, I think Draven's one of those guys who's so unorthodox. You may actually see Draven Lee, I know we're going to have to wait and see who's the champion, David Michaels or Payne, but Draven Lee's a guy who could come in there and totally shock both those guys. They're not used to working a guy like Draven. Yeah. And here you see James Cole working the arm, John. And seems to be a popular strategy this week, working the arm.
Well, I mean, it's easier to fight a one-armed man. Now he's going for a cross arm bar.
I tell you, man, Draven Lee just keeps on adding stuff into his arsenal each and every time we see him. He's getting better and better and better.
That was a unique way to get the ropes.
Well, I'm telling you, man, James Cole, I got to tell you, John, I just think he's got a bright future. I don't know if he's going to get to where he wants to be with Paul Buchanan out here.
Me neither. I really don't.
And here you see Draven Lee. What's he going to go for right here, John? A big splash? Oh, and he moved. And right after the arm.
I'm sure that James Cole and especially Paul Buchanan are happy that Jeff Collette is still suspended.
Well, I didn't necessarily agree with suspending Jeff, and you know that.
Yeah.
I think things happen in the heat of the moment. We suspended Jeff Collette. We seen Mountain Man Johnny Deacon push our referee Wendell Cochran. They didn't get suspended. We saw in that same show, the WCO Outdoor Show, we saw I think who was it? Mountain Man inadvertently hit the referee.
Yeah,
he didn't get suspended, and I don't really know why. I really don't understand why Jeff Collette got suspended for that. But it was a more vicious blow to the referee.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it did take the referee just to spur them down. I mean, Justin Spurl himself even said he does not agree with Jeff being suspended, even though he does appreciate the fact that ERA is trying to take care of the officials.
Well, and I appreciate that myself. And, believe it or not, folks at home, a good referee is very, very hard to come by.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Here we got Draven Lee.
Big elbow drop.
And I tell you what, man, Draven Lee just so impressive. What do you say about him? I mean, he just keeps surprising us week after week.
It seems like he learns something new constantly.
And you know what that's a mark of? That's a mark of a great athlete, and a great athlete that's turning into a great wrestler.
But is it going to help when the numbers are not on his side?
And there you see Draven Lee goes down after taking that big drop kick. And what we got? What was that?
That was a somersault cannonball. I don't know what you call that.
I tell you what, man, old James Cole's pulling some stuff out of the bag too this week.
Yeah, he is.
And a kick out. And you hear Paul Buchanan, as usual.
Yeah, run his mouth. Dropping the knee right on the back of the elbow there.
And what's he doing right here? It looks like he's trying to.
I think he's trying to go for that submission hold he's done in the past.
Well, is Draven muscling out of it here, John? Or
it looks like it. It looks like a variation of the crossface. But he's not tapping out.
Now you see the referee's got a great position right here to see what's going on here with Draven. What happens to the TV title picture if Draven Lee were to go down right here, John?
I think that would put Cole up. I mean, it would bring him up closer to a shot at the television championship.
Well, now he's still a long ways away from winning. But let's face it, folks. I mean, each and every week we look at James here, and he's just a step closer to being where Draven's at right now.
I agree. But my personal opinion, come next week, I think Payne will become the new television champion, and it won't matter which of these two guys here gets a shot because neither one of them is going to beat him.
Well, we can't. Well, that's a great move by Draven Lee. We can't really go on your call on that, John, because if we would, the fact of the matter is Dave Michaels wouldn't be 2B champion right now.
Well, he shouldn't.
Well, and a big drop kick right there, and a kip up by Draven Lee. And Draven needs to stay on top of him right here, John. He's got him reeling.
Splash here. Yep, and he nailed it.
And Cole, he looks like he might be in dire straits right here, John.
Oh.
And a swanton right there, John. Oh, and he kicked out. I thought he didn't get it.
He did not get it.
Draven Lee having a hard time believing it, too. And what do we got right here?
It looked like an Oklahoma roll.
Yeah, a pin attempt right here. And foot's in the rope. Referee doing a great job right there, John.
Oh, he tripped him. Oh, he set him up for something here.
Well, here we got Cole doing a reversal.
Oh, a jawbreaker.
And it's back and forth here, and I'll be honest with you, John, I really didn't expect this match to be this even.
It looked like he's going for a double chicken wing here. Oh, he's got him in a double chicken wing submission.
Well, I hope Draven doesn't get suspended. He just accidentally touched the ref there, John. Wait. What's going on right here? And we got a bell, John. I guess this one's over. Draven Lee, the winner, I guess.
I guess Draven Lee is the winner by disqualification. And the winner of the match by disqualification, Draven Lee.
Wait a minute, John. What we got right? Payne's coming out here. What do we got right here? And Payne, maybe he's still a little bit aggravated about Jeff Collette getting involved in his match with David Michaels. I don't know.
I have no idea. Deathstalker wants to fight. Paul stopping him, and that's a smart thing to do.
I'd let him go. I say let him go. What do you think? Don't you think it'll just turn him loose? I mean, he wants to fight. Let the man fight.
I don't think Payne needs to be, getting involved in anything like this because he got a big title match.
Well, here's something else. I don't know what's going on with Draven. He's going to help the man up. What's going on, John?
I have no idea.
Draven Lee, number one contender. Payne got a title match. Wait a minute.
Oh, I knew it.
And a choke slam. John, man, I don't want to leave this right here, but we're out of time. Folks, we're going to break away and we'll be right back.
Would you like to see Era Wrestling for free? All you have to do, head over to EraWrestling.com. Send us a question or comment, and if we read it on the air, you'll receive a free admission to an Era event. Head on over to EraWrestling.com now. Are you in the woods about where to find Era TV once it goes off the air? Well, don't get angry. We have a solution. Just head over to EraWrestling.com for all the news and information you'd ever want to know about Era Wrestling. And don't forget, we're also on Twitter for all you tweeters out there. So, getting a little happier now? Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Happier now? Thought so. Era Wrestling. We are everywhere.
The television championship on the line. David Michaels defending against Payne.
Now, these guys have been around the block a time or two. There you see the title. They've been around the block a time or two. We know that they know each other. That's either going to make for a real good match or a real good fight, one of them.
I think it'll be a fight. And I'll be honest with you. This might surprise you a little bit, but I think if it comes down to fight, David Michaels and Payne's going to win.
Oh, you're going to be honest with me? I don't know. Who got knocked out last time? I can't remember.
That's because interference. That's because Jeff Collette stuck his nose where it didn't belong.
I think we know who everybody's behind here in Wartburg, John.
Well, clearly, I have misjudged the people of Wartburg because obviously they have no sense.
John, come on,
If
man.
they had sense, they'd be getting behind the winning team, which is
They're a
that big
big
old guy
kick
in
from
orange.
Payne. Well, I think everybody kind of liked Payne when he first came out here, but I mean, it just one of those things that kind of hard to like a guy when he just ain't worth liking, I guess. But
What he done was genius. He gave Draven a moment of false confidence, and then he showed him what would happen if he had to face him for the championship.
now here you see Payne backing him into the corner.
Oh.
And a thumb to the eye, John.
Hey, the championship's on the line. Anything
Well, I'm
to
going
do
to tell you
win.
something. As strict as Air Wrestling's getting right now, they better be careful doing stuff like that. He might go home.
I think the referee is going to let anything slide. I mean, this is the championship match. Those are some big old boots David Michaels eating right now.
Well, that is true. And I'm going to tell you something, John.
Oh, right.
David,
Spine.
I hate to say this. I really like David, but don't look like he's learned a whole lot.
Look at that. He went right to the hand. You see that? He stomped the hand that was broken.
I don't know why David didn't at least wrap it up, something.
He's determined to break that finger again.
There you see our cameraman getting right in on the action, John.
If he gets close enough, he might hear a bone snap.
Well, if he gets close enough, he might get punched. I hope he don't get close enough, just to be honest with you.
I kind of think it'd be fun if he got punched.
Well, you would.
I think right at this point, David Michaels regretting this.
Well, I don't know, man. I know
Oh.
he wants to hang on to this belt, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, I understand wanting to hang on to the belt. But you think he would do something, smart, like decline the match or fake an injury.
Well, now I know that David's, a lot like me. He's a family man. And, the thing about it is, John, you got to do whatever you can do to put food on the table. Being the champion allows you to do a lot more for your family than what you could if you weren't. We know that.
On the flip side of that, though, how can you going to do anything? How are you going to provide for your family if you're crippled up?
And Payne, taking a little break here, I guess.
Yeah, he's taking a timeout, catch his breath, thinking the situation over.
Did he just say he pulled his hair?
He did. He pulled his hair.
John
I saw it. And
pulled his
tights.
hair, really?
He pulled his tights.
And
and his hair.
and his tights too, yeah. Well. And of course, Payne needs to understand he ain't gonna be able to win this belt on a count out.
He's just taking a break. He got 10 seconds to take a break. I mean, he'd get back in there if David get back.
Now, John, Payne has slowed the tempo of this match down.
Big
And there you see, that's his game plan. He wants to be so frustrating to the guy that he's in there with that he gets him off of his game plan.
Oh, big leg drop. Going for a 3 count here. No.
Now, John, it looks to me like David a little worse for wear right here.
I think his finger broke again.
You think so?
If it's not, it's going to be.
And there you see Payne got David backed up in the corner. Things not looking good for David.
No, it's not.
You know,
I'm convinced we're going to have a new champion tonight.
Well, I really don't know what to say here on commentary. You know,
Oh.
well, Payne just about broke the ring down, but
I ain't worried about the ring. I'm worried about his back.
But what I was going to make a point there and say was I don't really know what to do on commentary. It seemed like Payne was beating the time out of David. Here you see
making a
David coming
comeback.
back, John.
But look at that, though. He's still hurting. He's hurting.
Well, now working on that injured hand, and I know he's got his cast off now. He's supposedly fully healed up, but still has to be somewhat tender.
When you break a bone, do you really fully heal up?
Here we are right into action again, John. And I'm going to tell you something. Well, that's a good way of getting out of it.
Yep, it works.
I was going to make a point and say, that's really going to wear on Payne, but you can always
Now,
just poke somebody in the eye.
Some people would have just grabbed the ropes, but not Payne. He wants to do damage.
Now,
Oh,
come on, John. He's
got
choking
five.
him.
He's got 5.
You don't have 5 to use a foreign object.
It's a shirt.
It's a
legal.
shirt, but it's not legal to choke a man with it.
If David Michaels was smart, he would roll out of the ring, get counted out, go home.
He's
Lick
not
his
going to
wound.
do that. He knows people pay their hard-earned money to get in, watch these shows, and he's going to try.
Oh, he went
There
for
he
the
goes.
powerbomb.
He's taking back over here. David needs to do something right here. He needs to do something big.
Oh,
Wait
where'd
a
he
minute.
come
What's
from?
Noah Richards doing?
Oh, he's going for the power bomb.
No.
Oh, he got him. He got him. 1, 2, 3.
Come on. And that's it.
The winner of the match and new era television champion, Payne.
Now, John. John, here we got Noah Richards, Payne, putting the boots to the man. Why would you have to do this? He already won.
Insult to injury. And
No
and
call
some
for
more
it.
injury.
There's no call for that.
What's Draven Lee doing come out here? Now, Draven Lee has no business out here.
Draven Lee does have business out here. Consider that some payback for what Payne did.
No, this is no excuse. He had no dog in this fight.
David might be hurt.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I know he went down awful hard on that on that power bomb from
The moral
Payne.
of the story, though, is we have a new Era Television champion, and that's Payne. 2-time Era Television champion.
Man. But look how he won the belt.
He won the belt. That's what matters.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess by hook or crook, whatever goes down, John.
Exactly.
I'd be ashamed of myself if I was Payne.
Why?
330 some odd pound, have to have help to win. And there you see a guy who he's getting ready to get his shot, John. And I tell you right now, I know Draven Lee can beat Payne.
I disagree wholeheartedly. And all he done tonight was make Payne mad.
For Jon Diamond, I'm Daniel Terry. Good night, everybody.